Hey, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to This Week in Dioramas. I am your host, TechChucker. If you aren't familiar with how this show operates, every week I go through Instagram looking for the coolest looking dioramas, and I showcase them right here on the show. If you'd like to be showcased in a future episode, all you gotta do is upload your diorama pictures to Instagram and tag them with the hashtag ThisWeekInDioramas. We've got an awesome showcase of 2 dioramas for you today. Grab a cup of coffee, get ready. We also have an awesome showcase lined up for Saturday, so if you haven't already, I know, I say this all the time, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, make sure that you share these videos out to anybody and everybody, even if they hate dioramas. If they hate dioramas, maybe they'll start loving them after they start watching the show. But I hope you guys have a great plan for your weekend. You're not just spending your entire time on YouTube. Maybe you're gonna go out and do something. I think we're gonna go to a baseball game. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So that'll be fun, as long as we can find parking. Anyway, let's jump on into today's showcase, starting off with our friend Rhino Dioramas. If you don't know who they are, where the heck have you been? They're amazing friends of the show. They do amazing 3D prints. They do awesome dioramas. They're just all around fun to work with, and they put out some amazing work. So this is a 1/6 scale saw diorama, and I have to say, it is pretty darn awesome. It is very sinister. If you remember the bathroom like scene or whatever, this is pretty awesome. I love the way that this turned out. The tile work looks so good. I love the paint apps. Everything is so rusted or grimy and just disgusting. We've got a big pool of blood here. This toilet just looks disgusting. Look at that green. I mean, that thing has not been cleaned in ages. This is just so good looking. This is just amazing. Now I'm wondering, are there 1/6 scale saw jigsaw characters or figures? I'm not sure. Anyway, if anybody knows, let me know in the comments. But look at all the detail on this. So a lot of this stuff is 3D printed, and it just looks awesome. You're not necessarily going to be able to easily sculpt this stuff without having a lot of sculpting skill. And so to be able to 3D print some of this stuff and bring your dioramas to life, if you need stuff, go to their Instagram, go to rhinodioramas.com, check out what they've got in their store available. Yeah, because they are pretty darn awesome. They sent me tons of free stuff over the years, and then they also sponsored one of when we were doing the Grand Championships. Still not really sure that I want to bring that back. It's a lot of work to do a Grand Championship, but maybe we'll cross our fingers on that one. Awesome job on this piece. It is pretty darn spectacular. And then our second diorama, again, another great friend of the show, Euler's Workshop. He has just been blowing it up on both YouTube and on Instagram. He might even be on TikTok for all I know. He has been just doing amazing work, and this one I've actually held on to for quite some time. I've wanted to showcase it, and everybody keeps putting out amazing work, and then I set this one aside and I forgot, and I found it in my list. I've got saved ones. Here's a question. Do you guys, with your Instagram app on your phone, do you ever find when you try to move stuff around in your saved lists that it doesn't make the change, and then you have to kill the app and then bring it? Anyway, that's part of the issue with trying to come up with these shows, is I have to try and put things in there, and then I realize, oh, I put way too many, and I gotta move them, and that app is just so finicky. Anyway, I'm making excuses for why I haven't showcased this sooner. This piece is absolutely stunning looking. I think we may have showcased a work in progress of this potentially, but this is just so cool. He's got a bunch of work in progress pictures of how he did this. So I would highly recommend you go to his Instagram, follow him, and check out some of this. He's got a lot of newer work that he's been doing now, but just look at this piece. It is so incredible. I love all of these little cube things that they're all in different heights. And it must have just taken forever to get all of this detailed this way. And then the paint apps are so incredible. Look at the tone of this color. That is just so nice looking. He's even got some of that grid a little bit on the tree root. The tree looks amazing. I love the vines that are hanging down. They look so natural and so good. And then we've got this big footstep here with the resin and the murky water. It looks so natural. And then we've got some stone work here as well, again sculpted perfectly. This piece just is an all-around perfect piece. It looks so good. And look at this, we've got some of it, these little tiles are spreading, spilling a little bit into here. This is just an absolutely stunning looking piece. You've really done an amazing job on it. I'm glad that I could finally get around to showcasing it because it is just an absolute perfect work of art. So awesome job. Great job to both of you. As always, it's so fun and rewarding for me to be able to showcase all of these dioramas on the show. Even better to be able to showcase people who I consider friends of the show, people who have been supporting this show for years now. We had Rhino Dioramas doing sponsorship of the show in the past. We've had Oilers Workshop as a guest on the show. It's just great. If you are interested in being showcased sometime in the future, make sure that you're using that hashtag every time that you are posting up a completed diorama on Instagram. Gives me the best chance to be able to find your work and possibly showcase you. If you like the episode, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, all that stuff. Share the video out if you are so inclined. Don't forget, Saturday, tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Central Time, we've got a larger showcase coming for you. So have a great night, have a safe night, and I'll see you in the morning.